Giant pandas have what is often called a false thumb, which is a modified wrist bone that functions as an extra digit. This remarkable adaptation helps pandas grasp and manipulate bamboo, which makes up the bulk of their diet. Though not a true finger, the false thumb is dexterous enough to assist in handling food. The evolution of this thumb is evidence of the panda's adaptation to its bamboo-based diet. Despite being part of the bear family, which suggests a carnivorous ancestry, the majority of their food is plant-based, leading to the development of specialized feeding tools. The phenomenon known as crown shyness occurs in certain tree species, such as pines and eucalyptus, where the crowns of trees growing near each other rarely touch. This creates natural gaps, visible as delicate slits when viewed from below. The exact cause is unclear, but there are several hypotheses. One suggests trees avoid contact to prevent branch breakage during wind, while another posits that the gaps allow for better sunlight exposure, reducing competition between trees. This phenomenon may also offer protection against insects that might otherwise move more easily between branches in tightly packed crowns. Honey is one of the oldest known natural products with an almost unlimited shelf life if stored properly. Archaeologists have found honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that is over 3,000 years old and still edible. Honey's exceptional durability is due to its chemical composition. It contains very little water, preventing the growth of most bacteria and microorganisms. Additionally, its low acidity and high sugar content further preserve it. Honey's antibacterial properties were appreciated in ancient times when it was used to treat wounds and infections. Sharks have a remarkably slow metabolism, one aspect of which is their slow heart rate. In some species, like the great white shark, the heart may beat only 5 to 15 times per minute, depending on the water temperature. A slow heart rate allows sharks to conserve energy, which is crucial for their survival in environments where food can be scarce. This slow metabolism also helps sharks hunt and survive long periods without food, while efficiently regulating their body temperature in cooler waters. Japan, situated at the junction of 4 tectonic plates, the Pacific, Eurasian, Philippine, and North American plates, is one of the most seismically active regions in the world. Japan experiences about 1,500 earthquakes annually, though many are too weak to be felt. The country is located within the Pacific Ring of Fire, where numerous volcanic eruptions and earthquakes occur. One of the strongest earthquakes ever recorded was a 9.0 magnitude quake in 2011, which triggered a massive tsunami and caused the Fukushima nuclear disaster. Japan's high seismic risk has made it a leader in earthquake-resistant building technology and early warning systems. Surprisingly, strawberries are not technically berries. In botanical terms, berries are fruits that develop from a single ovary, with the fruit's flesh surrounding the seeds, as seen in grapes or tomatoes. Strawberries, however, are known as aggregate fruits, since their fleshy part comes from the flower's receptacle rather than the ovary. Each small, visible seed on the surface of the strawberry is actually a tiny fruit, an achene, and what we typically think of as the fruit is actually an enlarged flower base. Interestingly, bananas, blueberries, and kiwis are considered true berries by botanical definition. Jericho, located in Palestine near the Jordan River, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Archaeological evidence suggests that people settled in this area around 9000 BCE, over 11,000 years ago. The city has witnessed numerous civilizations and survived various climatic, political, and cultural changes. Jericho gained strategic importance due to its proximity to water sources and trade routes. It is also famous for its fortifications. Archaeologists have uncovered some of the world's oldest known defensive walls, making Jericho a key archaeological site in the Middle East. From the ground, a rainbow appears as a semicircular arc, but it's actually a full circle. However, the full circle can only be seen from the right vantage point, such as from an airplane or a tall building. This happens because water droplets in the atmosphere refract and reflect sunlight in such a way that observers on the ground see only part of the circle, with the lower portion blocked by the horizon. In the air, without this obstruction, the full circle of the rainbow becomes visible. While rare, this phenomenon can be witnessed in the right weather conditions. Opened in 2021, Deep Dive Dubai is the world's deepest diving pool, reaching a depth of 60 meters, 196 feet. It features a massive underwater structure resembling a sunken city, creating a unique environment for diving exploration and training. The pool holds over 14 million liters of water maintained at a constant temperature of 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, providing ideal conditions for divers. Deep Dive Dubai offers not only deep technical dives, but also advanced underwater cave and tunnel simulations. The facility is equipped with cutting-edge safety and monitoring systems to ensure the well-being of divers at all depths. The atmosphere of Venus is extremely dense, consisting primarily of carbon dioxide, with traces of sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid clouds that envelop the planet give it its characteristic yellow hue, as seen both from the planet's surface and from space. The temperature on Venus is scorching, reaching around 460 degrees Celsius, 860 degrees Fahrenheit, making it the hottest planet in the solar system, despite being farther from the sun than Mercury. The thick atmosphere and constant storms hide the planet's surface, while atmospheric phenomena, such as acid rain, which never reaches the surface, contribute to its ominous yellow appearance. The Atacama Desert in Chile, situated between the Pacific Ocean and the Andes, is one of the driest places on Earth. Some parts have never recorded rainfall, and in others, the annual rainfall is only a few millimeters. This extreme aridity is due to a specific atmospheric setup that blocks moisture. The cold Humboldt Current along Chile's coast cools the air, reducing its capacity to hold moisture, while the high Andes Mountains form a natural barrier preventing moisture from the Amazon. Despite these harsh conditions, the Atacama is home to unique life forms, including bacteria adapted to the extreme dry climate. The phenomenon of winter dormancy in trees is key to their survival in colder climates. Trees like larches, oaks, and maples reduce their metabolic and photosynthetic activity in response to winter conditions, helping them conserve energy. The shedding of leaves in autumn is a way to minimize water loss and prevent dehydration, as frozen soil makes water hard to absorb. During dormancy, trees stop growing and life processes slow down. In spring, as temperatures rise, trees wake up and resume active growth, sprouting new leaves and flowering. This cycle allows trees to adapt to harsh seasons and maximize growth during favorable periods. The process of glaciers cracking and calving large chunks of ice into the sea produces powerful sounds reminiscent of thunder or explosions, called icequakes. These occur when large ice blocks detach from the glacier's front and crash into the water, creating waves and sounds that can be heard from miles away. This noise is caused by the sudden release of mechanical energy as the ice, under the force of gravity and temperature changes, breaks apart. Calving is not only a spectacular sight, but also a critical process in the glacier's life cycle, contributing to rising sea levels. Sea slugs, known as nudibranch, are a highly colorful and diverse group of marine mollusks. They have bright colors that serve as a warning to potential predators about their toxicity. Most nudibranch lack a shell, so they have developed other defense mechanisms. Some produce their own toxins, while others steal toxic compounds from their prey, such as jellyfish. Their colors not only serve as protection, but also help them camouflage among coral reefs. Over 3,000 species of nudibranch have been discovered, many of them true gems of the underwater world, captivating divers and scientists with their unique colors and patterns. The bumblebee bat, Crassionycterus thonglongii, found in Thailand and Myanmar, is the world's smallest mammal by mass. It weighs only about 2 grams, and its body length is approximately 3 centimeters, making it roughly the size of a large bumblebee, which is how it gets its English name. The bat lives in limestone caves and primarily feeds on insects, which it catches in flight. Despite its tiny size, the bumblebee bat has remarkable echolocation abilities, which help it navigate in the dark and locate food. It is considered an endangered species due to habitat destruction and limited population numbers, making it one of the most protected bats in the world. A lake explosion, known as a limnic eruption, is a rare but dangerous event that occurred, for example, at Lake Nyos in Cameroon in 1986. A limnic eruption happens when volcanic lakes contain large amounts of carbon dioxide, CO2, which accumulate under high pressure at deep levels. A sudden pressure change, like a landslide or seismic activity, can trigger a rapid release of gas, leading to an explosion. In the case of Lake Nyos, the released CO2 killed over 1,700 people and thousands of animals as the gas spread across nearby villages. Today, lakes like Nyos and Kivu are equipped with degassing systems to prevent future disasters. Cats, Felis catus, are exceptionally adept listeners, and one of the keys to their keen hearing is the presence of around 18 muscles controlling the movement of each ear. These muscles allow them to rotate their ears almost 180 degrees, which is extremely useful for hunting and detecting threats. This ability enables cats to precisely locate the direction of a sound, giving them an advantage as predators. Their hearing is also much more sensitive than that of humans. They can detect sounds up to 65,000 Hz, which helps them find small prey, such as mice. This sophisticated ear control is also why cats are so alert to even the faintest sounds in their surroundings. Some trees, like the quaking aspen, Populus tremuloides, form what are called clonal colonies, where all the trees are genetically identical to one original tree. The most famous of these is Pando in Utah, USA, estimated to be about 80,000 years old, making it one of the oldest living organisms on Earth. The trees in this colony grow via underground runners, roots that send up new shoots, which grow into trees, all clones of the same organism. While individual trees may live only a few decades or centuries, the root system of Pando has survived for millennia. Clonal colonies like this exemplify the extraordinary longevity and survival strategies of trees in harsh environmental conditions. Japanese cherry blossoms, sakura, a symbol of spring in Japan, are known for their beautiful flowers, which change colors as the season progresses. When the blossoms first emerge, the buds are a deep pink. As the flowers bloom and open, they become white. As they begin to fade, they take on a delicate pink hue before falling to the ground. This color change is a result of natural physiological processes, such as changes in anthocyanin concentration, the plant pigments responsible for red, pink, and blue hues in flowers. Cherry blossom blooming is a key cultural event in Japan, celebrated during Hanami festivals. Koalas, Phascolarctos cinereus, are one of the few animals, alongside humans, that have unique fingerprints. Koala fingerprints are so similar to human ones that they could even confuse forensic investigators. Scientists believe these fingerprints evolved to help koalas grip more precisely, which is essential for their arboreal lifestyle. Since koalas spend most of their lives in trees, their fingerprints assist in grasping and manipulating eucalyptus branches and leaves, their primary food source. It's remarkable how similar evolutionary adaptations for handling objects have appeared in different species.